Hello to all of my fantastic fourth graders. You've been doing a great job working from home so far. Today's music assignment should be a lot of fun, so I'm going to walk you through how we can get this done today. It has you using your knowledge about how to name notes on the treble clef staff to create different words, but it's in a fun little game. So as you can see here on your assignment page, it says play the game attached below. You can also click on this link to access the game. So whether you click on the link here on the screen or down at the bottom here, either way will take you to the same game. Then you're going to write a complete sentence to tell me how you're doing with naming notes on the treble clef staff. I know for most of you this is pretty easy, but sometimes when we try to make the words, it gets a little bit more difficult. So you can give me any information that you want me to know about how you're doing with the treble clef staff reading so far. It also goes over how I'm going to grade you on this assignment. So a 4 is going to be that you wrote your complete sentence and I really could clearly understand how you're doing with reading notes on the treble clef staff. A 3 is either you forgot to write a complete sentence or you didn't fully explain how easy of a time or how hard of a time you're having making these notes and deciding which letters they are on the staff. Then a 2 is you completed it late. But if you had done it on time, you would have gotten a 4. And a 1 is you completed it late, and if you had done it on time, you would have gotten a 3. Remember that we are trying to make sure that you get your music work done on the day that the music work is due. If you're having trouble with that for any reason, like maybe you can't use the computer on the day that you're supposed to have music or anything like that, please let me know so that I can help you out. And then a 0 would be if you never turned it in. But that's not going to happen because you're already watching this video, so you'll finish your work today. So here, when we click on the game, either with the link or with the picture down below, it's going to open up a new window on your computer and take us to the game. It will open up the presentation right away in viewing mode, so you don't have to worry about clicking present or anything like that. So it shows you here. I'm going to see if I can just make my head a little bit smaller. Oh, perfect. There we go. Now you can see the whole thing and still see me down here. So this Surf's Up game, it's a musical word reading game focusing on looking at notes on the treble clef staff, which is what we've been working on so far. So we just click to get into the game. You can click anywhere on the screen or you can use the arrow keys down in the corner here. It says check out all our new surfboards. Each one is different and they will lead you to some special places. Click on one of the surfboards to begin. So you can click on any surfboard that you want. I'm going to pick the shark. Now, these are all, it brings me to this place here where they're all different surfboards. And it says the kids all want to check out new surfboards, but they have to read the musical words first. Can you help them? Click on a surfer or their board to help. You can start with me. So you click on either the surfer or their board. And now you can see all of the kids that want to check out these new surfboards but need help reading the musical words. So you can pick on any one that you want to start with. I think I'm going to start over here on the left and then just go right through to the right, taking things there. It doesn't matter if you click on the kid or the board, both things are going to take you to the same place. It says, can you name the note or read the musical word below? Click on one of these 3 answers to see if you are correct. So when I look at this treble clef staff here, I can see 3 note heads, and I need to decide the letter name of each one of these 3 note heads and match it to the correct word down here on the left. So as I'm looking here, I see that this is a space note. I use my face trick, F-A. This note is an A. I come over here to the line notes, and it means I want to use my every good boy trick. I use that, every good boy deserves, so that's a D. And then I know that this one here is also going to be a D because I can see that they are the same. So my word is A-D-D. That's the word add. And so I can click on that word and it tells me, yes, that's correct. Then I click on this boy here to go back and help another friend. Let's do that same one again, but I can show you what happens if you get the answer wrong. So I'm going to click on that same surfboard. We already did this one, so we know that the actual correct answer is add. But what happens if we thought the answer was B? He'll tell us, sorry, that isn't right. Click on me to go back to try again. And so we would click on the boy and go back and try again. So that's the way that you play this game, and you can go through each one of them and it will tell you when you are finished. And then you can come over back to your assignment that you had there, and then you come over to type in your answer. So remember, you're supposed to write a complete sentence to tell me how you are doing with naming notes on the treble clef staff. Those complete sentences are not supposed to be written as comments. That's your work. That's your answer. So you're going to come right over here to where it says your answer, click in that box and type your answer there. So for example, since I'm the music teacher, I could write in, it was easy for me to name the notes because I am the teacher. So you can tell me either it was easy for me, it was a little difficult for me, I got some of them right, but not all of them. You let me know how you did with today's activity. Then you just click on Turn In. It asks if I'm sure I want to submit my answer because I won't be able to change it. I'm sure. I wrote a nice complete sentence that clearly explains to my teacher how I did on the assignment, and I click Turn In again. And now I'm all set. I can see that I wrote in my answer and it's turned into my teacher. And then I will go in and grade them based on this 4-point system. I miss you all so much getting to see you in the East End Music Room, and I hope you're all doing well. And I know you're working hard to get all of our work done. See you later.